Fantastic. After those two exercises, just notice how you're feeling. Notice what your breathing is like. My breathing is not particularly good at the moment with various asthmatic type things, but now it feels very comfortable. It feels very easy after doing those things. Just taking a little bit of time with your breath. I also feel very relaxed. That little bit of nervous talking to camera stuff that was happening at the beginning of the video has kind of disappeared now. Alright? I'm always conscious that I might be talking too quietly because I'm feeling so relaxed. Okay? Good. I hope that's the same for you. I hope this doesn't feel awkward. That's really the last way it should feel. I know that we might be self-conscious about doing this kind of stuff at first, but I really hope you just use it, feel very private about it, just connect with your own voice, and I hope that's valuable. There are two more exercises that I'd like to do. The next one is a little bit more melodic than that. Okay, I've made a very simple 7-note tune. All right, and the idea this time is, this is going to last for a little bit longer potentially, is that we're going to start by just singing the first note, then add the second, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth, then the sixth, then the seventh. All right, each time we start to sing, remember the phrase, whether we're singing 2 notes or 7 notes, lasts for our full breath. We're just going to sing to an ah again. The notes are going to be like this. So it kind of starts on this note and then spirals back to that note again. Alright? So it goes. That's the first 3. Okay, so those notes are on screen. Remember, you start just by doing the first note, then that lasts a whole breath. Then the first 2 notes, that lasts a whole breath. Okay, let's try it. Again, you don't need to worry about tone. We're not worrying about syllable or vowel or anything like that. We're just enjoying how each of those notes feels, right? Because it'll all feel slightly different. Some of them will feel a little bit tense next to the note behind it. Some of them will sit beautifully in harmony with it, and some will match it. So each of those notes will feel slightly different, and then just enjoy the different sensations of those notes as you hold them and let them ring out. Okay, here we go. Okay, and you might want to skip back. If you enjoyed that one, you might want to skip back and do it a different way. You might want to do it in reverse order, right? So go back, if you like that, start it again, but while all the voices you hear are starting with one note, you start with all 7 and take away a note each time and see what that feels. That might give it an interesting counterpoint with the other voices. The final one is for you to be completely free, and I want you to take on your own vocal character a little bit more with this. This is completely open. All I'm going to do is I'm going to set the drone up, right? And you can sing whatever you like, okay? So I'm thinking, sing the thing that you most love to sing. If you walked into an empty church or an empty hall with a great acoustic and no one was listening and you just wanted to hear your voice in that space, what would you sing? All right? So the drone will be on there. It's just one note drone, right? So it won't fit, there won't be chords, there won't be a beat, there won't be timings, because you're just going to sing a little fragment of something that you love to hear in your own voice. And I want you to sing it savouring every note, every syllable. So whatever phrase it might be, make it last your full breath, right? You're singing out of time, right? Outside of time, I mean. So things that I thought of that I might do. Amazing Grace is a great one, right? I mean, that is just something that is a beautiful song to feel in your voice, right? So you might go, Amazing Grace. And you could just sing those 2 words over and over again if you wanted to, or you could get through the whole song if you wanted to. It could be, and did those feet, right? It could be something like that. You'll Never Walk Alone. One day more, one more dawn, one day more. It could be those 3, right? 3 separate full breaths on those full things. We are the champions, my friend. Could be a beautiful soaring melody to sing. I thought a karaoke classic. Why, Delilah? Right? Could be an interesting one. So those are all quite old songs, but you know, it could be anything as long as it's a really beautiful thing to sing. It could just be something that's very simple. It's only 1 or 2 notes. It doesn't have to have a nice melodic contour. You just have to like the sound of it in your voice. Okay, so I'm going to set up the drone, and then I'm going to leave the drone playing for a long time in this video. So I'm actually going to end by speaking to you now. And then you'll hear the drone come up, and if you feel like you've still got a bit of time and you want to do another one, this is just a drone for you to sing some stuff over the top of, alright? And just feel your voice in the space. Allow yourself to make enough noise, enough sound, without worrying about who else is around, to feel your connection with your voice again. Because after all, that's why we're all so involved in choirs and things like that, because we understand the value that that brings to our well-being and just our sense of self. And I, for one, have felt a little bit that's just been hemmed in a little bit with lockdown. So this is my little way of trying to find a way of mitigating against that feeling, okay? So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you can think of some fun things to sing your heart out along with this drone, right? And I hope to see you all at some point in the future.